trade Jalen Hurd to team that needs wide receivers, Pats, Ravens for picks. I don't think Jalen Hurd has any trade value right now.
Nope.
But if the Niners can rehabilitate him the way they did with Jason Verrett, he could be in the running for comeback player of the team next year because the number 3 wide receiver position is wide open. I don't think Kendrick Bourne is coming back. And if he could stay healthy, he could walk right into that job and be have a role on the offense. I don't know if he can do it. I don't know if he can do it, but I think he actually could be a factor on this team next year. It's open. The door is open if he can walk through it.
He can be if he can stay healthy. And that's the greatest argument against him because everybody knows that he's a physical monster for this team. And that's why Kyle Shanahan signed him, because he's a running back with the size of tight end, with the speed of middle, not middle, but he has the speed as a wide receiver, almost like a wide receiver. And with those physical traits, he can be a mismatch for almost any team in the NFL. He can be our physical number 1 wide receiver. Of course, he cannot be a true number 1 wide receiver, but he can make some plays for the 49ers. He can bring those physicality to another level for this offense.
Absolutely. And also, it seems to me that if you had Hurd and Debo on the field together, there could be situations where you wouldn't need a running back on the field.
Yep.
You could go empty backfield and take turns motioning different wide receivers into play running back, and they would all be good. So you could do really interesting things and create interesting matchups, but the guy needs to make it through a practice and a half without tearing ligaments. So Jalen, that's the goal for this offseason. Next question from J. Carlos Munoz. Because of all the talk around the league, do you think if we don't draft or trade for a QB, Jimmy will perform better given all the pressure and talk?
Jimmy had all those pressures this year because it was a contract year for Jimmy Garoppolo. We all knew that. He knew that as well. I don't mind that he can be better next year. Maybe with a better offensive line, he can just make us forget some of his mistakes. But at all, I don't mind that he can be a good and reliable starter for the 49ers.
Yeah, he heard all the chatter this offseason. He knew the Niners were considering signing Tom Brady this offseason. He didn't exactly respond that well to it. And in fact, it almost seemed like it bothered him. He didn't rise to the challenge. He got hurt, but he didn't look that good week 1 either. He looked kind of like he was still, I don't know, he'd lost the confidence he had week 16, week 17 of 2019. It seemed that way to me. So maybe he'll get it back, or maybe he needs to be in a situation where he's not being challenged and the coach is saying, you're great, as opposed to here where they're like, well, we don't really know about you, Jimmy. We still have questions about it. I don't know if he responds to that. He may not have had that type of treatment in New England,
Yep, that's true. That's why I don't think that he can be a better quarterback next year, or that he can be a long-time solution for the quarterback position.